Hey dragons, my name is JTheDragon and welcome to the budget layer. If you are a returning dragon, hey family, how you doing? And if you are a new dragon, hey, how are you? Here we do cash envelope stuffing, budgeting, and all things finance related. If you are ready to budget with dragons, be sure to click the subscribe button and like this video. Now, let's get to budgeting. You guys, I feel like it's been so long since I got to see and or use my beautiful fancy book. You guys do not forget I am still an ambassador for Fancy. I will have the link down in the description below. 10% off for all of my returning and new dragons. Just be sure to click the link in the description box and use Dragon 10 for 10% off all your purchases. You guys, I have to give a huge shout out to Budget Book to Fancy. Fancy has been such an amazing addition in my life. I'm so happy to be an ambassador for something that I believe in and something that works. And it's just phenomenal. I plan on showing you guys way more Fancy products, and I am so excited to just be a part of the Fancy family. It is phenomenal. So let's get this started, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry, my camera for some reason went kaput as soon as I turned it on, so I want to make sure I'm still recording. All right, you guys, so for this budget, there's a couple of things that I have to start over with. My 1,000 emergency fund is completely defeated, you guys. I don't even think I really even had my emergency fund completely there. So my goal, I have two goals. One is to pay off my credit cards. I want to do that first and almost as soon as humanly possible, and you guys will see why later on in the video. And two, I am going to start Dave Ramsey's baby step number 1, and that is getting my 1,000 emergency fund as quick as humanly possible, whether it be selling stuff, whether it's the extras from my paycheck. As you guys will see, there is not going to be a lot left in my paychecks because there's a lot of bills that I have to pay up right away, and I'm getting a check the last 2 weeks of August, so I'm gonna be kind of behind in some stuff. So let me go ahead and get to the okay, so let me show you guys a little bit of a layout. So I started August 8th and today is the 17th. I get paid the 19th. I have been able to pay my rent, which was due on the 1st, but now all of my other bills are more towards the end of the month. For instance, my NIPSCO bill, which for those of you guys that are new, I live in Indiana. My NIPSCO bill is my gas and electric. That's just what we call it, NIPSCO. So by the time I get paid on the 19th, this is going to be late. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I'm not usually late on my bills. I think what they do is they have like a $6 late fee, which I already added. My bill was like $246 or something, so I added the $255 to accommodate the fact that it'll be late. Then right after I get paid, we have our phone bill for $130. So I am going back to one of my old school budgets for my old school throwback dragons. You guys remember my Excel sheet? Well, I'm not precisely going back to the Excel sheet. I am doing pen to paper, but I wrote down how much I'm going to be taking out of my checks weekly. I kind of have a bigger version right here. So as you guys can see, this is what my Excel sheet used to look like. I have from my first check all the way out to November. So this probably looks a little throwback-ish for my old school, my day one dragons. But so for this check, the 19th, I do not know how much I'm going to be making, you guys. I haven't gotten a first check yet, and you guys know taxes be taking your whole entire life savings. So I assume right now, my assumption, and I know what they say about assuming, but for this I have to. My assumption is that I'm going to be making at least $500. If I make more than that, that is phenomenal. But if I don't, then I will come back and I will revamp the budget. So for this first check, I'm going to be taking $50 out of rent. I'll be taking the whole $250 out of NIPSCO and the whole $130 for our phone bills, because as you guys can see, those are the two checks that are, or the two bills that are important for this paycheck. Now, for my next check, as you guys will see, right here is August 26th. For that next check, the most important ones are going to be paying the water, which the water is going to be a day late. Actually, no. I actually found out that the water's due the same day that I get paid. So I'll actually be paying that on time, which is phenomenal. And then I have my platinum credit card and my storage bill, because my storage bill, actually, you know what's funny? You know what? I kind of pre-did this, but I just found out they changed my storage to $50 a month. So I technically can pay it on the 12th, but I don't want to, because it used to be the 1st and I want to keep it that way. So I got to pay water, platinum, and storage. So as you guys can see by my next check, I'll be doing that, but you guys will see that in my budget, because I will by then know how much I get paid weekly. So we're going to ignore week 2. But for week 1, I'm going to be taking out $50, which I think I might have changed this a little bit. $250. You guys missed my little clicky clack. And my $130. Okay, so that comes up to $438. Nope, I lied. I did that wrong. Hold on. 50, 255, 130. Okay, 435. So yeah, this is a little different. Let me change this up a little bit, because I know I was playing with it. And yeah, you guys, I got erasable pens now. And I actually got this in the midst of my March of the Dragons. I love these. They are phenomenal. So 435 minus 500, which, like I said, we're assuming, okay, is 165. Okay, I just didn't change that. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and move back here. So like I said in the beginning, there's a couple things that are really important to me. Paying off my credit cards, and getting my $1,000 emergency fund. And then my cash envelopes that are the most important. So my husband is not working right now. He's actively looking for work, but I'm a huge believer in mental health. He needed a mental health break. And he allowed me to have a mental health break when I was going through everything that I'd gone through. I love my husband. We are a team. And he was like, babe, I can't, you know, I need a break, and that is fine. So now that I'm working, I'm letting my husband get the mental break that he needs. Some people may not agree with it. I don't care. Look, I'm a ride for my man just like he rode for me. So he allowed me to not work since November of last year. So if my baby needs a couple of weeks to get himself together, then by all means he can have that. So with that, my gas, obviously, because gas is so disrespectful lately. So gas is obviously a cash envelope. I know it says sinking fund, but ignore that right now. I'm just using this, that it makes sense for me. So gas is a cash envelope. That's important. Household, like our toiletries, is important. My hubby, because he does have, he smokes, so, you know, I want to make sure that he has the money that he needs for that. And then our emergency fund. I don't have credit cards, because credit cards is up here. I put it a part of a bill, so you guys will see I'll get that. So right now it's a little bit tight, because like I said, I just started working again, so the bills kind of have to come first. We don't really see an increase in payment until we get towards like the end of September, and then you guys see like the amounts start going up to what we can save. So you guys, slow and steady wins the race. I'm getting right back into cash envelope stuffing. I know I'm behind, but I'm not discouraged, you guys. I'm starting all over again. I've been doing this for 1.5 years. It has been an up and down roller coaster, but one thing that I've learned is that I'm not here to compete with my budget sisters. I'm here to contribute to the budget community, and that's what I'm staying in my lane, you guys. If I compared myself to my other budget sisters, I would feel defeated, and I don't. We each have our own journey. I'm so proud of my other budget sisters, you guys. I'm seeing them pay off their debt. I'm seeing them get their moving funds and their car funds, and I'm so proud of each and every one of my budget community sisters. And I say sisters because I don't see a lot of males, but if you are a guy, I'm proud of you. But you guys, don't look at my budget and compare me. Don't look at my budget and try to replicate me, because everybody is different. Everybody has their own journey. Take what I am doing and try to use it as a stepping stone, but don't try to do it verbatim, because we're all different. So I'm starting over, you guys, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. So with that whole spiel, okay, we're going to put $40 into gas, which with that, so 40, we have 65, so minus 40, oh, let's do this right, minus 40 leaves us with $25. Okay, so I bought so far everything that we needed for the most part for household. So I'm going to just put $5 for household, and that leaves us with $20. So the remaining 20 is going to go to my husband so he can get all the stuff that he needs. So right now we're not really able to put anything into emergency unless I get more than $500. If I get more than $500, then I will put whatever's remainder into my emergency fund. I'm not gonna lie, guys, my sis Sin Budgets, I know that she kind of, from the last time I seen, she stopped posting, which, girl, I'm proud of you. Focus on you. Focus on everything that you have going on at home. Girl, you already know that I'm a supporter through and through. But my girl Sin Budgets bought me this from Princess Budgets, and I want to use this as a way to get my 1K. I think it's beautiful, and I want to utilize it as best as I can. The numbers are a little bit high from what I'm able to save right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna just do what I can. So you guys will be able to see this a little bit more, and I'm excited about that. So the last thing is, like I said, my credit card. You guys, I have not been a good girl with my credit card. When you don't have a lot of income coming in, you kind of resort to the only thing that you know how. So I've been using my credit cards to pay bills, and it's been helping my family, but you guys, I need to pay this back. I'm still fixing my credit. I'm still working on my credit. I've been paying my bill on time, but my credit isn't moving because I'm breaking even, which is a low amount. So we're gonna get back into that, you guys. Now, my camera is still a stupid camera, and it's going to die. So give me one moment. Let me let the camera cool down, and then I will explain to you guys how I plan on working my credit cards back down. Okay, so for all of my new dragons that are like, what just happened? So my camera is bougie, and it doesn't like to be hot. So when it gets hot, it tends to die. So all right, so and that's what happened. All right, so you guys, I'm gonna use my fancy, which, by the way, you guys, make sure you guys use that 10% off, for real. You guys can use it on anything: the pens, the books, the cash trackers, like the budget breakdowns, all of it. Okay, so y'all know I love my fancy. All right, so let me move this. We're gonna zoom in here and let me explain. Okay, so the Capital One, this first one, this is my husband's. Y'all, I found me a diamond in the rough. My husband is 32 years old, and he has absolutely no credit. And I know people are like, no credit's bad credit, but listen, no credit is also 10 times better than bad credit, because he is a blank slate. So he has a $200 this is a secured credit card. Now, I'm going to put up in the cards, I did do a credit card breakdown and like what secured and unsecured and all that stuff means, and the difference between Capital One and Discover and all of that. So Right now he has a $200 secured credit card, and look, y'all, it only has $10 on it. Like, shameful. He's had it since June, so sometime this month or next month, we should be getting this deposit back, because even though it's a low amount, we've still been making the payments on time, so he is in good standing with that. So we should get the $200 security deposit back. Then we'll find out how much it goes up to, but until then, we need to raise this up and pay this off. My platinum is $400 as a total credit, but the balance is $32. For my Quicksilver, I have $500 and it's $10, and then Discover's $500 and I have $29 in it. So you guys, what I want to do, because I have been watching my sisters like Baddies and Budgets, Daisy Budgets, who else is a good credit? PJ. Okay, so I've been watching like all of my girls when it comes to their credit cards, and I have came to the conclusion I am going to pay all of these off. I'm going to put this back at 500, 500, 400, and 200, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of our bills, I'm going to bring this over here so that I'm not flipping back and forth. One of our bills, like either NIPSCO, water, the phone, not the cards, but storage or subscription or my son's band. And the reason why I say or is because I don't know which one is going to be which yet. I'm going to pay these off, and then I'm going to put one of the major bills like NIPSCO and our phone bill on one of these two. On this one, I'm going to probably put like the storage or something like that, or the water bill. And then on this one, I'm going to put my son's like band, like something that's lower, or like the subscriptions on this one. And then I'm going to just use that to pay. So as I'm paying off my bills, I'm also paying off my cards at the same time. So I could be a little bit more smart, not even a little bit, a lot more smart, you guys, when it comes to budgeting my cards. Then when it comes to my expense tracking, if I do use anything outside of that, you guys, my expense tracking is going to be credit card based only. I found myself getting a little bit overwhelmed by expense tracking, even like my gas and all of that, because I'm giving myself cash and I'm setting myself a standard, and I'm pretty good at only using that. When I get bad is when I start swiping. I feel like I sound like Taylor Budgets, girl. Trust me, I understand what you're talking about. When you use your card, you're kind of like, what? Swipe. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that a little bit more. So yeah, that's my goal, you guys. I'm probably going to work on this first before, and I know that sounds irresponsible, but I'm going to start working on doing this faster than my baby step of the $1,000. Because as you guys see, like I said, around September-ish is when I'm going to have a lot more money, and that's when I'm really going to start throwing everything I can towards my $1,000 emergency fund. So in the meantime, I want to get my credit cards intact. So you guys, that is it for this budget. I know it's quick. I know it's not a long video, and I'm sorry about that. I will plan on being a little bit more detailed once I finally know how much I'm making, and what is going where and all of that. And you guys, I'm so excited to be back at this. I'm so excited to show you guys my journey and how I'm going to bring myself back up and get it going. I just can't wait. Again, you guys, I had mentioned in my update video, and I'm going to mention it here too, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, because this is going to be everything budget, finances, getting out of debt, savings, all of it, okay? However, when it comes to personal life, like my lives, just the behind the scenes, me, please make sure you guys subscribe to my Life with JTheDragon, because I am going to start posting there, you guys. I have a whole entire like series I want to do. I have a behind the scenes, weight loss, trying to get pregnant, living life with PCOS, being a mom, being a wife. Like, it's going to be the whole shabam on that channel. So if you guys loved my extra videos that I had on my budget channel, make sure you guys subscribe to my Life of JTheDragons, or Life with JTheDragons, because that is where I'm going to be doing all of that. I'm kind of cutting out the extras. I'm going to keep this just solely budgeting, and that's going to be more life content. The link will be in the description below. Make sure you guys subscribe to that, as well as my dragon scratches. If you guys are into lottery scratching tickets, I'm going to be doing lives over there with that, posting videos with that. I'm getting back into the groove, you guys. I'm doing it. I'm in a much better space. I am getting back on the ball. I've always wanted to do YouTube. YouTube's always been a dream and goal of mine. So I took off all the brakes. I have no emergency brake. I have no brake pedal. You guys, I am on 100% go, 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 go. So if you guys want to be a part of that journey, all of the links will be in the description below. Again, as always, Fancy, I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for you. You guys, the link for this will be down in the description below. Make sure you guys use Dragon 10 to get 10% off everything and all things fancy. Thank you so much again, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!